2.
Sick.
See you next Tuesday.
Today's the most festive Tuesday of the year.
It's Christmas Eve.
Merry Christmas Eve. If you're listening on audio right now, I actually highly recommend that you hop on over to video because Ben just whipped out something crazy. Not a spoiler in sight, but I was just hit with it after we'd started recording, actually. So this is live on air. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh, look at you honking.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. It's the end of the holidays, so Annabelle and I thought we would watch a Christmas classic.
A classic, an all-timer. I know you've all seen it.
Something everyone loves, everyone watches probably every year. It's a Wonderful Life.
Beloved by families for generations. It is a wonderful life when you're watching A Cinderella Story Christmas Wish.
We may have made plans to watch It's a Wonderful Life.
We may have.
And skirted a bit.
Yeah, I will take partial responsibility for that. I've never seen it. And just the prospect of watching something so classic, so old, so potentially boring, that's 2 hours and 10 minutes long, just maybe didn't appeal to me on Christmas Eve.
You might be the boring one, is what I'll say to that.
It could be the best movie ever made. It also could make me want to gouge my eyes out. You just never know.
So good. It's so good. And so what do you do when you don't want to watch a 2 hour and 10 minute movie about killing yourself?
You watch an hour and 26 minute movie about finding a rich boy.
And that's what we did. So, A Cinderella Cinderella Story, A Christmas Wish,
yes.
The full title.
Please give it the reference
2019.
Yes.
So it's a classic,
absolutely,
old movie.
I've been watching it for generations.
Yeah. Me too. This movie, would you like to give us a little rundown of the plot, Annabelle?
Well,
considering it's been you know what, I'll do it.
How to Cinderella? Same thing, but it's Christmas.
Literally. So we have Kat.
Yes.
Who's
she played by, Ben?
An orphan? Okay. She's also played by none other than Laura Marano.
Allie.
Ally.
Don't we know it?
Yes, Allie from Allie and AJ, Laura Marano.
Allie from Allie and AJ? Oh, wait. I thought that was deliberate for a second, and then I said, wait, you breached past that so quickly.
I was being dead ass. No, it is not Allie Mashaka, although I wish it was.
I wish. Allie from Austin and
mind you.
My Christmas wish is that Alison Mashaka was in this movie instead.
Oh, yes. No, I did mean Austin and Allie, not Allie and AJ. Too many A's.
Too many Allies on the Disney Channel.
That too. But no, it is Laura Marano. Also, you might know her from her platinum single Boombox with Kang Jong.
Yeah, you also may know her from her Sold Out World Tour recently.
Yeah. Or her sister, star of Gilmore Girls.
Star of Gilmore Girls.
And
star
Switched at
of
Birth.
Switched at Birth. Star of The Click.
Oh, yeah.
Vanessa Morano's got quite the illustrious film career.
She does. But yeah, Laura Marano's in this. She plays Kat, who is an orphan, whose father died and married
a woman.
This evil Deirdre.
Yes. A little redhead.
This evil redhead who has two daughters who, they make her do the chores. They make her do the typical Cinderella stuff. Typical hijinks in a Cinderella movie.
Absolutely. This is very much on brand. It's the story you know and love.
Yes. And Kat works at a Santaland. And she meets and, no spoilers, falls in love with Santa. The guy playing Santa, who is none other than Greg Sulkin.
Yes.
Star of Wizards of Waverly Place.
Star of faking it.
Yep.
Yep.
Wasn't he in a Marvel movie or TV show? The Runaways? Was he in The Runaways?
Perhaps. The Runaways starring Dakota Fanning?
No. It is. Yeah. Sure.
Good for Greg. Sure. That's kind of crazy.
He is.
Is he a Trump supporter?
Well, he's not American, so I'd hope not.
He can vote. I know I remember him posting about the election this year, and he just gives someone who might have voted for Trump.
5 years ago, I found a tweet from him.
Yeah.
That says, from a post from an account that no longer exists.
Oh.
First off, how do you know my UK political party preference? Secondly, you clearly are an extremely polite individual who spreads nothing but positivity and kindness on social media. Well done, you.
Whoa.
But I don't know what they said to him. So, okay, somebody said, but don't you follow Donald Trump when he had a Twitter account? But everybody follows Donald Trump, so I don't know.
My roommate does, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not telling of somebody's political...
That's true. I remember he posted on Instagram this year being like, I will never take the honor and privilege that I have to vote in the American election for granted. I'm going to go out and I'm going to vote. And I said, for who, babe? Tell me who. But I'm just wildly hurling out allegations. Let him vote for who he wants to vote for.
Nick Jonas might be a Trumpy.
Really?
Yeah, which makes sense. They had purity rings.
No, they're
growing
insanely
up,
religious.
The whole 9 yards.
They're white and rich, so like
but
they
he
love.
Is married to a woman of color.
That is true.
So that's why I'm like, oh,
you hate your wife?
Interesting.
That's cool.
Yeah, he posted a response to Elon Musk saying, "Take us to the year 3000, my man," or something like that.
I hate that. I hate that so much. What an awful way to use your branding. That pisses me off.
I know. I feel like they're all probably like in the same political realm, all three of them, but
all four of them. Add Greg Sulkin.
Four.
Yeah.
Oh,
the Loveless Jonas brother. Also Frankie. All five of them.
I don't know. I don't think Frankie, but also who am I to say?
Frankie's
I don't know Frankie's
friends with
views.
Tana Mojo.
He doesn't give I'm voting for Trump.
He doesn't. I think also because he's a bit of like an outsider, an outcast, he's going to root for the underdog. He's going to root for the working class. Yeah.
Yeah. But,
so I see that.
Yeah, so that happened recently. But
that's crazy.
Anyways, she meets Santa, played by Greg Sulkin. They fall in love. And it's your typical Cinderella. He doesn't know who she is. They have a party and, they kiss at the party and that's it. Genuinely like the exact same stuff, except this time it's at Christmas.
Yep.
Let's get in to the movie.
Let's get into it. Let's get into the nitty gritty because this is some pretty nuanced stuff.
No, it really is. I actually had a daydream where you argued with me about one of my points, saying that there's nuance to it.
Stop.
And in my head, I was like, she 100% would argue with me, saying that there's nuance to whatever I say. And then I'm going to be like, I don't think the creator of A Cinderella Story, A Christmas Wish, is really thinking that deep into
crazy.
their movie.
Also, not me right off the bat saying, nuanced film.
That's why when you said
wild.
that, I was like, oh.
I'm going to sing something and you're going to tell me that I'm flat.
And that's going to happen. Our dreams are going to come true.
Your dream's a dream is a wish your heart makes, in the words of Cinderella.
Wrong movie. Wrong Disney movie. Oh, wait.
That is Cinderella, right?
It is, but this isn't, yeah. She doesn't sing
Going
that,
back to her roots. Yeah. You know what? That's actually my first point. All of the music in this movie, god awful.
Thank God. I was so worried where you were going with that.
Baggins.
It's horrible.
No, it's awful.
The Toys song.
Ben, that's my first note. Horrendous. Toys might be the worst song I've ever heard in my life.
It's unbelievable.
And I have realistic expectations for the caliber of music in this movie. I'm not expecting masterpieces. Also, she's supposed to be... How old is she supposed to be? Like,
I have no idea. 17,
yeah,
16,
like
18.
she's in high school, she's writing music. I get it. This is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
And listen, Annabelle and I are the first ones to love a shitty song from a
Absolutely.
movie.
We have
like,
every
we are the first
single
person.
song from every Barbie movie saved.
So for us to say that these are awful, that's saying
It's really
something.
saying something. And also, ironically, it's crazy that like she's supposed to want to be a songwriter.
Annabelle. Okay. My note underneath, my note that says Toys, Toys, Toys might be the worst song I've ever heard. Underneath that, I had to pause and take a breath when the song like slows down. She gets up there and she starts performing because we're supposed to be like, oh, she's a singer. She's a songwriter.
Oh, she's a singer. Yeah.
And she gets up there and she sings like this slowed down Toys, Toys, Toys. It's god awful.
It's the literally the worst thing I've ever heard. No way, man.
I cannot believe it. It's so bad.
I wish it was commentary on people who like think they're talented but aren't, and that like maybe you shouldn't chase your dreams. But unfortunately,
yeah.
I'm gonna disagree with Dream Me. I don't think this movie's that nuanced. I don't think that's the statement it's trying to make.
And also, the other song that really stuck out as being just god awful was the duet.
Yeah.
About like Santa or like Christmas brought me you or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Horrendous.
Because first of all, it's not Greg Sulkin singing.
No. Which thank God.
It's Chris P.
Who the hell is Chris P?
Crispy.
Crispy.
He's crispy.
He's crispy.
Yeah, he's singing because I had to look up the album on Spotify because it's like it's got to exist. Yeah. I'm sure they're out there.
Did you save anything?
And it's an no,
which is huge.
But it's an EP by Laura Marano.
Sick.
And the song is literally called like something Christmas Brought Me You featuring Chris P.
Who the hell is Chris P?
Somebody
Does he not
that
have a
they
last
thought
name?
was better than Greg Sulkin. And let me tell you, he's not better than Greg Sulkin. The guy wasn't even good.
No, he wasn't. What must Greg Sulkin sound like?
If that's who they got to replace him, I'm sorry.
Jesus
Greg Sulkin must sound like a
Christ.
dying cat.
No, fully. That's crazy.
It's just the music is
Did Laura Marano write the
altogether.
music?
There's absolutely some positive, like there's a way that could happen,
Because
unfortunately.
it gives something created by her.
Let me see who wrote Toys, Toys, Toys.
I need to know. Toys, Toys, Toys is literally the biggest piece of garbage I've ever heard.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, it took 8 people to write this.
What? All 8 people signed off on that and said, banger, put that in the film.
And 7, maybe 8 of them are men.
That reads.
It might be all men, but
Love.
8 people wrote Toys, Toys,
That's
Toys.
insane. That's insane. In what world did it take 8 people to ruin that? To ruin music?
I'm actually blown away by that. I can't believe that.
Like, honestly, it kind of gives me, like, maybe I could just be a songwriter.
No,
Maybe I could just get a song in a
that-
film.
But like that's what these movies always teach me is I'm like I could be an actor, I can be a songwriter,
We can do
I
anything
can
that
be
we want to.
a screenwriter.
Yeah, absolutely. We
Like
can
these people are
literally do
getting
anything.
hired,
These people got money for
Absolutely.
this.
and
Like, this
I
wasn't a
can
volunteer
too.
job. And
No.
we can too.
Amen.
Amen. That's my Christmas wish.
Yeah. So the songs suck.
Literally,
Should we talk about performances?
Let's talk about
acting?
performances. Let's talk about performances.
Okay. So we have Laura Marano,
Yes.
star of Disney.
Yes.
She gives exactly what I thought she was gonna give.
She does.
Exactly what I expect.
I actually have like a semi-controversial take. And maybe she's the best actor in it.
I agree.
Okay, yeah. And we're gonna put it, if you feel comfortable outing yourself, we're not Laura Marano fans.
No, we're not.
We hate Laura Marano.
Hey, it's a strong word.
I hate Laura Marano.
I
Not
don't
like
love
One
Laura
Dead. I
Marano.
enjoy making fun of her. I enjoy it.
And I see her in things and I say, really?
There's just like,
She's still getting work.
yeah, no, genuinely, that's crazy. In Austin and Ally as well, I just found her so unlikable on screen.
And just horrible acting.
Bad acting,
Even
awful
for
voice,
Disney.
just speaking voice.
Oh, so true. Grating.
Grating
yeah.
voice. I have nothing against her personally. I follow her on Instagram. But like, we're not fans of Laura Marano's work.
No.
So to say that she's the best actor in this, it's saying a lot.
Yes, we are making some big statements today.
Big statements.
I agree. I think she was maybe the best, unfortunately, actor in this.
Yeah.
Which leads us to Greg Sulkin.
Yeah. Get him out.
Can I say they should have let him stay English?
Be English?
Because
that's my note. That's my first note.
I don't think he's as charming when he's American.
He has almost no charm when he's American. It's not even that the accent's bad. Like, his American accent's kind of good.
No, his accent's fine.
But
yeah,
his accent is fine. It's just like the person he becomes when he's in it.
I'm not as charmed as I am when I hear his English accent.
He's like soulless.
He is. And I also, okay, if this movie were made like 10 years ago, I think, you know who would play that part, and who I think Greg Sulkin is.
Yes? Who?
Very similar to Robbie Amell.
Yeah.
Like, Robbie Amell would eat this part up.
It should be Robbie Amell. Robbie Amell's charming.
But Robbie Amell in 2019 is too old.
Oh, absolutely.
But
like, it should be Robbie Amell. You're so right.
Yeah.
Because like, he's like hot, dumb, jock. Like, he plays.
Yeah. Like,
and he kills it, and he's charming.
Interchangeable almost. Yeah.
Exactly.
Or just let Greg Sulkin stay English.
Let him stay English. Because like, is he a good actor when he's English? Still no. But I like him.
And he's more... Yeah, like that's literally, it's just the charm. That's all it is.
Exactly, yeah. And he just has like none of that. Like, he's kind of hot, I guess, maybe. Like, sure. But like, apart from that, what's he going to bring to the table?
I feel like his attractiveness is stuck 10 years ago. Like, this is something that 10 years ago, everyone would be like, oh,
whoa,
he's so hot. But now I'm like, in 2019 even, when this movie came out, like, I feel like it's like a little dated.
Yeah, like, Greg, I might be good, actually. I might be good.
Yeah, like, you're fine. Yeah. You're okay.
You're all right. You're here?
Yeah. You know who I think was the worst of casting, personally?
Let me know. Yeah, let me know.
The twins, the sisters.
Yeah, they were awful.
The stepsisters.
They were horrible.
I think that maybe they were the worst people that they've put in this movie.
Yeah.
And just horribly cast. Like, maybe they would do better in something else.
Perhaps.
I don't know them.
I've seen one of them in something before, like the dumber one.
Okay.
I've seen her in something before for sure. I couldn't tell you what. Didn't even actually care enough to Google.
I just think that they're
I vaguely know you.
Horrible.
But they're terrible. And the stepsisters can be like, they're like really fun. They can be in other iterations of, like, in A Cinderella Story. Famously, Rotten Tomatoes hated A Cinderella Story. The stepsisters kill. Mm-hmm. They're so fun. So what are we doing? What?
Oh my God, Annabel.
What?
Okay, so I don't remember which one this is. Grace?
Okay.
Do you remember which one Grace is? She's
the dumber one
of the... I don't remember if she's the dumber one or the... She is the dumber one.
Okay, the smaller, dumb one. The younger one, yeah.
Do you know what she's done before?
What?
She was a voice in Barbie and the Secret Door.
Shut up. She's a lesbian? Oh my God. That's how I knew her.
Yes, she was in fact in Barbie and the Secret Door.
Up. So I'm going to take it back.
She's the clumsy mermaid.
You know what? She kind of gives clumsy mermaid in this.
She is a lesbian.
Shut up.
She got engaged to musician and producer Kate Harquail in 2021.
Congratulations.
And they got married in 2023. It literally says, Peloso is a lesbian.
Oh, I love What?
She was in Radio Rebel.
Oh, my.
She was in Zapped.
Shut up. Okay, honestly, maybe that's where I know her from. I ate Zapped up. I loved Zapped. What?
She was in Under the Banner of Heaven.
What? What do you mean? Who was she? What do you mean?
She played Debbie.
My favorite character.
Exactly.
That's crazy. She was in Under the Banner of Heaven? Radio Rebels out, sure. Under the Banner of Heaven is crazy.
That is her second most recent credit.
Jesus Christ. What's her most recent?
She's The Journey Ahead, a television film that doesn't have a Wikipedia page.
I'm sure it's a masterpiece.
I think I'm obsessed with Chanel.
No, Chanel is her name?
Yes.
I'm obsessed with Chanel. Oh my god. I love her. That's crazy. I can't believe I called she was a lesbian.
I know.
I said anyone in the secret door has got to be a lesbian.
You're right.
100%.
And then the other one doesn't even have a Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
Lillian is her name.
Sure. Honestly, I think she was worse.
Wait, the other one without a Wikipedia page?
Yeah.
I actually don't think I can rate them because I just think they're both absolutely horrendous.
They were really bad. They were both really bad. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the mother is also no Wikipedia page.
Really? Honestly, I thought she might have been. I could see her on a soap opera.
Yeah, no, she was.
I don't think I have seen her in anything. Page. There you go.
I don't know. I mean, maybe she's got something else that she's only. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. She let me look at her IMDb, see what she's got.
Yeah, let us know.
Because maybe we should like call her up and. Okay, she was in 91 episodes
to her career
of When Calls the Heart.
Classic.
91 episodes. It's a Hallmark TV show.
Oh, okay. Like that's the vibe she gives. Like that's what I meant.
Yeah.
By could be in a soap opera, it could be in a Hallmark TV show. That really makes a lot of sense.
She's been in, I feel like, a bit of Hallmark is what it seems.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? She's built for that. She's made for that.
I agree.
Yeah.
She's bad.
She is bad. She's bad. And like, again, I just feel like you could have cast someone fun.
Especially because those roles, the stepmother and the stepsisters, are like
iconic.
The role to like give to some. That's why Jennifer Coolidge was the stepmother.
Knocked it out of the park. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like this is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a good time.
Exactly.
And it wasn't.
No. You're like the comedy. You're the fun. Like it's always fun to be a villain. Perhaps maybe actually this might be the exception. It's not fun.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
And so. Last but not least of people that I think we should mention is Isabella Gomez.
The friend.
The friend.
The little streaked friend.
This was her first movie.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, this was her first role. And it was like a big role.
Yeah, she's in it quite a bit. Movie. Yeah, that's actually kind of crazy. Good for her.
She later goes on to be in Initiation, which is a horror movie about a fraternity.
Oh, yes. I haven't seen it, but I've seen the ad.
I saw it quite recently. I watched it not too long ago, although it is 4 years old. And then Aristotle and Dante.
Oh my god, who the hell is she in that?
She plays Gina.
She's my favorite part.
Yeah, I bet. Gina. I bet you loved her in it.
Loved Gina.
Yeah,
no, that's crazy. Good for her.
And she was also a recurring role in The Goldbergs, so she might know Shane Topp.
She must. That's also wild. Is she is she working the most of everyone in the cast currently?
The way that I think she is, because she's also in this year. She was in Moon Girl and the Devil Dinosaur, which is a Marvel TV show, an animated show.
Sounds kind of bomb.
She was. In 2023, she was in The Goldbergs, and in 2021, she was a main role on an HBO sitcom, Head of the Class.
Oh, I know Head of the Class.
She's the lead. She is the lead actor.
She is the head of the class.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's wild.
She's a new young teacher.
I did not watch it.
So she is working.
Good for her. Good for Isabella Gomez.
She was fine in it. I actually didn't have like
she was
issues. Like she wasn't amazing, but nobody was amazing.
No, but no, she was like literally fine. And you know what? I'm sure that she's got so much better.
Oh, couldn't agree more.
I'm sure she's the star.
Her first movie,
and as I know, because she was the star of Aristotle and Dante Take on the Gay Universe or whatever. Yeah.
Discover the secrets. You.
Okay, well, the secret is they're gay.
Being
Spoilers.
About gay. Yeah. Wow, this movie is new. You can't spoil it.
So sorry, you guys. So sorry, you guys. But yeah, no, I had in my notes. You know who could have played her? Heather Matarazzo.
Sure.
Yeah.
In 2001.
Yeah. Heather Matarazzo and Robbie Amell. Put them in this film.
You know who? I also was like, I feel like if we're gonna do a stunt casting to get people to watch it, although I don't think it would succeed, Camila Cabello.
I see it. And I know that she loves a Cinderella. Get her in here. I know.
She certainly does.
She has sold
next week we're gonna talk about Cinderella.
The Amazon Prime Camila Cabello Cinderella, starring James Corden.
So can we talk?
Yeah.
I had a lot of issues with the plot.
Sure thing. Yeah.
A lot.
Okay, yeah. Let me know. What were they?
So my first issue that I had with the plot.
Yeah.
And while I criticized A Cinderella Story for this as well.
Oh, yes. I think I know. I have a little feeling.
And I know you know exactly what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
In A Cinderella Story, we have Hilary Duff meeting Chad Michael Murray with her stupid little masquerade
the world's
mask.
Tiniest mask.
And you can see everything, including her eyes. I think it's just her eyebrows that you're not able to see.
Which very much famously are the distinguishing feature of a person.
Yes, of course.
You can't see them, you can't see the soul.
And he has no idea who she is.
Yeah.
Which honestly, in that movie, it makes a little bit more sense because Sam is supposed to be like this nerdy girl that no one ever notices.
Yeah, like so it could be like a big school, like
Sure. Yeah, he wouldn't know who she is, and he wouldn't recognize.
But the fact that he went to the diner
know.
and then had a conversation with her and didn't know
but that's
is
the
wild.
whole point. Is that he was never looking at her and never seeing her.
But during it, when he's trying to find out who she is, and he goes to the diner after he's already danced with her.
But does he ever really look at her when he's there? Doesn't he like sort of like never?
He's like looking at his
face?
Food, but they do make eye contact at one point. But also, I guess it's like he's rich and he just doesn't notice poor people.
That's exactly what I think.
Yeah.
I guess what this movie's trying to claim as well, but not really, because he's supposed to be sort of like changed. Like he's not as.
Oh yeah, he's working voluntarily.
Yeah. So it makes a little more sense in A Cinderella Story. However, in this movie,
there isn't even a mask.
It's elf ears and a pink wig.
Pink wig. She's got pastel pink hair, and he says,
and the
different
ears.
Woman.
Don't forget about the ears.
And the ears. So sorry. Ear range is crazy.
And honestly, the other way around, it makes sense. He's got this big beard that covers his whole face and a white wig. Sure. This one, though, he's looking at her and she's scared to like take off her costume to the point where she shows up to his house wearing the costume of an elf. And
it's gonna be revealed the second I have brown hair. She looks exactly the same.
What's gonna happen? He's gonna be like, oh, your hair's not pink. Okay, I think he knew her hair wasn't pink.
He surely knows.
And it's not like it's somebody that he went to school with. It's a girl that she dumped her coffee on outside of Starbucks or whatever.
Yeah. Like, no, it's wild.
It's even worse than like any. I don't think they could have made it worse.
No. Like, give her something. Give her something else.
Yeah.
But no.
Like, maybe a hat to cover her eyes. There's no way he would recognize it.
Yeah, something. Though, you know what it is also actually giving?
What?
Hannah Montana.
Oh, yeah, the wig. Okay, but
it's just a wig, isn't it?
But my thing about Hannah Montana is like, if I went to school with somebody
who looked similar to a celebrity, I would just be like, assume.
oh my God, you look like Hannah Montana.
Yeah,
I wouldn't think, oh, you're Hannah Montana. I would never think that.
You're Hannah Montana. That's true.
Yeah, that's a crazy assumption. But like, if like this person, like that's why it's so different. Like this isn't a celebrity that she's imitating even. Like she's an elf.
Yeah, I think it's a fair assumption that like a random girl you met while she like dumped coffee on you or had coffee dumped on her is like an elf working at a Santa workshop. Like that's a fair assumption to make in the same town. Yeah.
Stakes are so low. Like I'm sorry.
No, the stakes are actually non-existent. Who cares? Literally, who cares?
Literally. Oh my God. It makes me so angry. And then I was also thinking like on the other side, because like he is like fully dolled up with his white hair and his beard. Imagine
for sure
having worked with somebody for so long and never actually knowing what they look like.
What they look like out of costume when they're not Santa, and being like, I think I really love him.
That's crazy.
That's
she
insane.
Doesn't know what this man looks like. She fell in love with his charm.
His American charm.
Her lack thereof.
Yep. No, that's like, it's wild. And they call him like Sexy Santa the whole time, and he's fully just in costume in a fat suit.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Which leads me to also ask why. I understand that his dad owned it, and I don't know, was he like trying to give him responsibility to like work or something?
I guess.
Why was he not like an elf? Why is Santa so young, and why are his eyebrows so perfectly plucked in the color of brown?
I was fully thinking that too. Because I've seen casting listings for Santa. Like, I saw the Macy's ad, and they want old men. Every Santa I've ever sat in the lap of has been 70 plus.
There are Santa actors out there. Like,
absolutely.
Those exist.
They do.
And we are...
And they have one time a year where they get to shine. And Greg Sulkin's taking that away from them? And Nepo gets the job?
Insane.
That's crazy. They give it to a 17-year-old like, son of the boss.
I think that if I were a child going to see Santa, I think I'd think, whoa, he's like young.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'd sit in his lap.
He's got brown, like his eyebrows are brown and like perfect.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna like
there's not a wrinkle on
this lap of a 17-year-old boy.
That's also creepy. That's weird.
I mean, it's weird as an
It's actually, it always is weird, isn't it?
No matter what, I think
maybe it's a little better because technically he's underage too.
Oh, true. Yeah. Consent doesn't matter when you're underage.
And I always say that.
No, you don't. I'm going to stop you right there. You don't say that. But the other thing is like, I don't know. Is it more like endearing to have like a baby sit on like a grandpa's lap than it is a 17-year-old boy? I don't know. Maybe
we should just stop putting kids on laps of strangers. Maybe we get them off the lap.
Timeless classic.
Yeah, who came up with that? Literally, who came up with that?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Oh, okay. Some other issues that I had with the movie.
Yeah.
Another qualm and a question I had. Okay. There's a moment where she like goes back home and she's like, I work my ass off like making money and like blah blah blah. She's like, I work at Santa Land as an elf. Does she do that 24 hours 365 days?
Yeah, no, that's actually, she's like, I work my ass off. What else do you do? This is a seasonal job, Santa Land,
I cannot imagine she does it all year.
No, and also like the elf shifts can't be that demanding.
No, she sings Toys, Toys, Toys and sits on Greg Sulkin's lap. I think she's fine.
She's doing just fine. And also, like, she's not doing it 24 hours a day, is she? She's got time off.
And that's why I'm like, you literally work probably a month.
Yeah. I'm going to actually
argue,
of
December.
Work harder. Work harder.
Get another job.
You're that poor? Get another job, babe. Get a job for the other 11 months of the year. She's giving Lacey Chabert.
Oh my gosh. Okay, but Lacey Chabert, she's booked and busy around the clock. No, 100%. Pumping
she's
those
filming
out.
those 6 Hallmark movies a year, all year long to get ready for Christmas. She's like Santa.
Laura
she's
Marano's
prepping all year for Christmas.
That. Exactly.
Laura Marano's not doing that.
No.
Yeah.
She's not doing that even in the slightest. It was crazy.
Yeah. You're so right. And I didn't even think about that.
It made me question everything. I was
the
like,
validity
are you really
of her poorness. That's actually privileged. If you only get to work one job for 1 month a year and you're doing just fine, babe, quit complaining.
Yep.
Yep.
Something else I have a question for you is thoughts on the dress that they're drooling over?
I wouldn't drool. I wouldn't drool.
It's hideous.
No, it's awful. It's so bad.
They like show it and she's like, that's for people like, not for people like me. And then they pan over to like the
and you should be so lucky. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't want it.
I don't want it to be for people like me. I don't want it.
And she doesn't even end up wearing it, which, like, fine.
Yeah.
But then they show her in... I'm, like, actually thinking about the dress reveal. I literally laughed out loud. I could not stop laughing when they do the pan over from Greg to her, and it's like her sitting there like this, like she's being all sexy, like, and like she's wearing this ugly ass fucking dress, and she's just like her hair's up, and she's like giving him like flirty eyes, and I got secondhand embarrassment. I was cringing so hard I couldn't.
No, it is. That is also my big thing with Laura Marano. I get secondhand embarrassment whenever she's on screen. And she makes everything, even if it's not that cringy, sound cringy, which is a skill.
It's true. She does. But isn't there like a director sitting there being like, don't do that.
Don't. Let's do another take. We don't do that.
Like,
yeah, give me nothing, actually. I prefer it.
Yeah, stop thinking about it. It's so embarrassing. I like hate it.
No, it is. It is. Which I feel like that's this whole movie is just like a really embarrassing, cringy version of A Cinderella Story.
And you know what?
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the fact that this is considered like this is Christmas is so unnecessary.
Oh, it's really just chucked in there. Who cares?
It's not even like about like the Christmas spirit or like Christmas
getting
magic.
ready for Christmas. Like there's normally I feel like in Christmas movies there's a time crunch. We need to get stuff done before the 25th. You can fall in love any day of the year.
And there's also sort of always like this like, oh, Christmas magic exists. Yeah. Or like the magic of family is like what they're like telling us at the end of a Christmas movie.
She has no family and she just gets a boyfriend.
Which, I'm sorry, I've seen that movie 1,000 times and all of them
I've seen that movie 1,000 times. No, you can literally get a boyfriend any month. You can get a boyfriend the 11 months you're not working, babe.
I'm waiting for A Cinderella Story Easter Sunday.
I would love that. She falls in love with the Easter Bunny.
Oh, wait. It's called Christmas Wish. Or, sorry, no, it's not called that.
No, it's not.
No, that one. It's called A Cinderella Story Easter Manhunt.
Ben, add it to the notes. Add it to the notes.
They meet at an Easter egg hunt. And that's
I'm obsessed. Cute. Oh my god. A Cinderella Story. St. Patrick's Day. Man at the End of the Rainbow.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, Pot of Man.
A Cinderella Story.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving Stuff Me.
That's naughty. That's naughty.
That's actually on a different streaming service. That's not for kids.
That's not for kids, and I fear there's going to be a lot of pop-up ads. I'm getting a virus.
Yeah. I'm struggling to think. Thanksgiving, or not Thanksgiving. Why do I keep going to the holiday and not A Cinderella Story? A Cinderella Story.
Yeah.
Independence Day.
Starring Will Smith.
And it's just Will Smith plays Cinderella through the plot of Independence Day.
So all of Independence Day happens, but he's like, I miss my dad. God, my stepmom's mean.
He meets a man that is like the president of the United States.
Oh my god, wait, man, this is
and
good.
They fall in love.
That's so good. That's so good. Also, why is there not a gay Cinderella by now?
I was actually that's why I just went like this, because I was like, red, white, and royal blue kind of gives Cinderella.
Kind of, but like let's lean into it. Because we've done every Cinderella under the sun. Too many, way too many. Why is there not a single gay?
Why is there not a gay Cinderella? Second question, why is there not a gender swapped Cinderella? Rags. I just answered my own question.
I haven't seen it.
Wait, the Nickelodeon classic with Keke Palmer?
No.
Oh wait, I don't think it's Keke Palmer now that I'm saying
wish.
It's Max Schneider. I know he's in it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, it is Keke Palmer.
Love.
Max Schneider and Keke Palmer. It's literally Cinderella, except he's the poor one.
Well, Disney did, I think, a poor guy Cinderella, right?
Did they?
I think it's like a decom. It's one of the few decoms I haven't seen.
I just feel like there's not enough gender swapped Cinderella.
Not enough gender swap. Not enough homosexual.
And that too. We need
Cinderella.
them all. Where are they?
Yeah, give us a gay, give us a lesbian. Give us a non-binary Cinderella.
So true. Oh my gosh. You know what? Write in the notes. Put it in the notes.
Write it in the notes. And like, if we're going to keep pumping out these Cinderella stories, just like toss the gays a bone.
Oh my God. You're so right about the Disney one. There is a decom. It's called Sneakerella.
That's the one. Yep.
And it's from 2022.
Yes. I have not seen it.
Also, it's 2 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. It has a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What?
Annabel.
What do you mean? There's no way. And what, Cinderella Story has 13%? I know exactly what our next movie is, and it's Sneakerella.
Literally, we have to watch it.
No, we have to. 93% is insane.
I'm putting it in my watch list right now.
Perfect.
That's crazy.
That's... Whoa.
I know.
I fear this movie's no Sneakerella.
It probably isn't. And next week, we'll be back to talk about Sneakerella.
Don't you worry. Perfect way to end the year, Sneakerella.
Can I tell you what my absolute least favorite thing about this movie was, though? And I feel like you'll agree with me.
Okay. Yeah, hit me with it.
How dare they? How dare they block the kiss at the end?
No, it pissed me off. What do you mean?
I shut my screen so fast with anger.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm never watching that shit again.
No, it's disgusting. This isn't Disney Channel. I know you've got everyone who's been on it, but this isn't Disney Channel.
So true. And it might be based off of a Disney movie.
But this is not Disney Channel. Let them kiss. Let them kiss. And let us see it. Because what if we waited an hour and 26 minutes for?
No, it's disgusting.
This is not Twisters.
So true.
What are we doing here?
This plot was literally about them getting together, and they didn't even.
That's literally the only thing that happens in this movie. And then it doesn't happen.
I was so angry.
No, I was literally horny and sad. Like, it pissed me off.
This movie is the 5th Cinderella story.
Is it? I thought it was the 4th.
Which every single Cinderella has been played by a Disney girl.
Lucy Hale.
That was the 3rd one.
Yeah. She's not... I mean, I guess she was in one episode of Wizards of Waverly Place.
She's kind of a Disney girl, yeah. But they are... This is the 5th one, and it was supposed to be, I think, like...
What was the 4th?
They had, like... Sophia Carson?
Oh, so true. Okay, yes, I did watch that.
I haven't seen that one.
I forgot I watched that.
That's the only one I haven't seen.
That one was, like, pretty low-key.
It's called If the Shoe Fits.
Yes. It's not good.
I remember it coming out, but I never watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the 4th installment. Annabelle, I completely forgot that there's a 6th one that I have not seen.
There's a 6th one? What is it?
Now, it's called Starstruck.
What do you mean?
And do you know who's in it?
No.
Bailey Madison.
Shut up. We have to... Okay. After Sneakerella...
Do you have your phone on you?
No, I don't.
Because if I send you the poster of it, will you be able to see it?
Yes, I will get it on my laptop.
Because I need you to see the poster.
What the hell is that?
Does that not look amazing?
No, that looks
I'm putting that on my watch list too.
What's that pig doing there?
It's giving Hannah Montana.
It's giving the Hannah Montana movie. It's giving the Wizard of Oz.
Yes, it came out in 2021. It's on HBO Max. Perfect.
How did we miss it? Are you adding it to our watch list?
It's on. So currently I've just been putting movies in my Safari and saying, these are what I want to watch next.
Sick.
So
cool.
see you next Tuesday. Bye. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so out of the 5 that you've seen,
yes,
how would you rank them?
So A Cinderella Story, the first one, is number 1. Hands down, no doubt about it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really remember the Selena Gomez one that well. I've seen it once.
Tell me something I don't know.
Banger, got that saved. Listened to it yesterday. But I don't remember the movie super well, and I also don't remember enjoying the movie. Which is very controversial. I do remember him in it. I remember them dancing. I don't remember loving it.
With like the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got it out with my dad on DVD. I think, honestly, because I love the first one so much, I was just like, what the hell is this? This is not my Cinderella Story.
Oh, but then Lucy Hale comes in and you're like, oh my God, it's the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Enough time had passed.
I hate you.
Enough time had passed that I was able to enjoy A Cinderella Story Once Upon a Song. So I would rank them A Cinderella Story, A Cinderella Story Once Upon a Song, another Cinderella Story, this one, the Sophia Carson one.
Okay. I have not seen the Sophia Carson one, so that will not be in my ranking. I have seen the other ones. I'm going to do obviously A Cinderella Story first as top. I'm going to do another Cinderella Story for sure after. I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to do Once Upon a Song last.
That's crazy.
I haven't seen it in a bit. I remember absolutely hating the movie. I thought it was awful.
I had a good time.
But it has been a while since I've seen it.
Honestly, I haven't seen it for ages. You know her... I mean... Random listeners may not know who this is, but you know who loves A Cinderella Story Once Upon a Song? Mira. Mira is obsessed with it.
That was a random one that I did not expect you to say.
She said that's her favorite of all of them.
Oh my God, that's a crazy take.
Issa loves it too, actually.
You know, the only things I really, really, really remember about it are Freddie Stroma. I remember him.
Yeah, me too. Because I was watching Unreal as well, like concurrently, so I was shocked that he was in it.
Yeah, I remember Freddie Stroma, and I remember, oh my God, what's her name? Hold on. Megan Park.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Writer of My Old Ass and Fallout.
Yes.
Star of Secret Life of an American Teenager.
Yes. No, banging cast.
The cast was crazy there.
Cast was crazy. Yeah, you know what? I can safely say in this, cast actually does not go crazy.
Cast goes pretty mid.
Cast is pretty mid. The two leads, wouldn't say you know and love. Everyone else, you actually don't.
So true. Except Isabella Gomez, maybe now.
Star of everything.
When did you watch this? Did we watch this together?
No, we did not. Who did
I watch this
movie with? I don't know who you watched
with?
it with. I first watched it Christmas 2019.
Okay, I also watched it when it had just come out. Somebody was at my house though.
Who was it?
In my living room watching it, and I don't know who. My sister was there too.
Ben,
I just cannot remember for the life of me. I'm going to call everybody I know.
That's
I'm going to ask, did I
scary.
watch A Christmas Wish with you?
Hey, you ever seen A Cinderella Story Christmas Wish in my home?
Was it with me?
Did you come to my house and watch Laura Marano with me?
I cannot remember for the
I would have
life
been
of me
there
what it was.
in November, but we didn't watch it.
Yeah. God, I can't remember.
I definitely watched it with Donna here. For sure.
Mm-hmm. God, I'll have to think. I'll have to ponder. I'll have to ask everybody I know.
I need to know. Who would have come?
I don't know, but the world may never know.
The world may never know. The second we work it out, I'll put a photo of this person on the screen.
Please do. Okay, good. This video is actually not going to come out until I figure it out.
100%. We're actually holding the podcast hostage until your guest comes forward.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Love it. Do you have any qualms or any issues or anything that you'd like to point out?
I mean, sure. Like, nothing that I necessarily need to point out, but like, I do have a lot of issues with the film.
Of course.
The plot makes no sense. I don't actually think that there's chemistry between them, really.
I agree. But does Laura Marano have chemistry with anyone?
No. I actually think she actively snuffs it. Because Ross Lynch, she should have chemistry with, and I fear she doesn't.
So true.
I fear she doesn't. Like that Netflix movie where you had to pick her love up. Said,
oh my God.
Don't end up with any of them, maybe. Don't.
So true.
So true. So, like, yeah, I think fundamentally it doesn't work as a film, but I had a great time.
I had a good time too.
And would I watch it again? Yeah.
Probably not for me.
Ever?
I think I said that when I first watched it, and I think I'm saying it again.
Look, I'm not going to watch it alone again.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done with that. But if someone said, like, I've never seen it, I'll say, let's put on the Cinderella Story.
I feel the same way. Yeah,
absolutely.
But I'm not gonna be like, oh God, I really should watch that movie again. It's been a while.
Yeah, next year I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, I haven't done my 2025 watching for Cinderella Story Christmas Wish.
I haven't seen it since it came out. This was the second time I watched it.
This is the second time I've also watched it.
And I think I'm gonna stray away.
Yeah. Though this movie gets like, I think it's like a 1.9 average or something on Letterboxd.
Yes.
Everyone hates it. And I'm like, it's not that bad. It's not good, but what are we expecting?
Exactly. It delivers what I expect it to deliver.
Absolutely. And you know what? There are some movies that really fall short of what you expect. Like, this is, like, by the book, what I expect from a bad, this caliber Christmas movie.
Exactly.
It delivers on all fronts. Some really fall short. Some Netflix originals are awful. So kudos to Cinderella Story Christmas Wish.
Yeah. So true.
So true. But I also have another question for you.
Please.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do the question we need first. What did you give it on Letterboxd?
I did give it a 2.5. Right middle, right down the line.
Yes.
Even movie.
Great. Yeah, I gave it a 3 out of 5, and I don't necessarily think it is, but I had a good time.
And that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. I think a 2.5 is probably like accurate. I enjoyed it. I love to hate Laura Marano.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
And now, Ben, what's your Christmas wish?
Shut up. I hate you. My Christmas wish is for this podcast to end.
Shut your mouth. Kill yourself. My wish is that you drop dead. Merry Christmas.
No, my Christmas wish. You know what? I'm actually getting my Christmas wish.
What is that?
And it's to work from home.
Wow, wait, that's nice. That's nice. No, I was about to say something that I probably shouldn't say. My Christmas wish is that I have a nice day.
That's so cute.
Lovely.
I hope you don't get it.
Hey.
I kid.
My Christmas wish is that I win the lottery. Thank you.
That's a good one too, but don't say it out loud or else you're not going to get it.
You're right. I don't have a Christmas wish.
Me neither.
I'm never making a wish again. I don't want anything. I've got enough.
Oh, no, I got one. My Christmas wish is that Laura Marano does not act again.
That's a really good one.
Thank you.
And I think the world needs that. That's a wish for the world.
As you say, world peace and this.
World peace and Laura Marano filmography erasure.
Please, God.
Please. Amen. This might have made me religious.
If Christmas doesn't do it, this will.
Laura Marano will. Derogatory.
So true.
So true.
Well, on that note,
Merry Christmas Eve.
Merry Christmas Eve. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. I hope you have a happy holidays, and we'll see you right before the new year.
Absolutely we will. With our 2024 finale.
Ooh.
Get excited.
Please get excited.
Please get excited.
Yeah.
And
without further ado,
I think I'm starting to feel a little sick.
You're looking a little sick.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
And I'm feeling a little. See you next Tuesday.
I'm feeling a little bye.
Bye.
Bye.